Corazon Cor to her friends, is a 49-year-old and has been married to Isabella Razon since December of 1980. They have two children, Pocholo, 21, and Raisa, 20. From her successful restaurant business, which she started when she was still single and continues to operate today as a single proprietor, now worth 70 million, she has been able to accumulate several assets composed of a 50 million residential property in Ayala, Alabang, a vacation house in Baguio worth 20 million, a condominium unit in Makati worth 20 million, and another in Taguig worth 10 million, both of which she is renting out. Two country club shares, one worth 2 million and the other 4 million, and funds in the bank amounting to 15 million. Of these properties, only the condo in Taguig is an acquisition before her marriage. Her husband is involved in the finance and operations of the business. 2 years ago, Corazon found out that her late father had left behind investment funds in Hong Kong worth 45 million and, being the only child and now orphan, she inherited the entire amount. She used 15 million of this amount to buy another condo in Ayala and kept the balance in another banking instrument. Because she is self-made, her principle in life is that her children should also build their own wealth and not rely on hers. And so, like her dad, she decides that she and her husband will retain control of their wealth and pass them only as an inheritance. While her husband Isabelo agrees, he convinced Corazon to incorporate the business given its growing size and to also include all the real properties, including their home and other assets, in the corporation. His idea is to simplify the transfer of their wealth to their children, bequeathing to them shares of stocks instead of titles to properties to ensure that they would get equal shares in the inheritance when the time comes. He also has this notion that incorporating their assets would reduce or avoid estate taxes. And so it was. The business was incorporated together with all the real properties and club shares. A year later, she was invited to an estate planning forum where, to her horror, she heard that incorporating real properties is not an ideal estate planning approach, since it would put their children in a co-ownership and possible conflict situation. She and Isabelo then decide that it is best that the real properties and country club shares be instead distributed individually to the children. The problem is that the properties have already been placed in the corporation.